y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm recording on my phone right now, so I hope that it doesn't do what it did in my story time about why I started dancing video with the audio going on and off. So today I'm going to be taking you guys with me to my Airsculpt BBL consultation. I'm going to the location in Roseville. The actual business, whatever, is called Elite Body Sculpture. Elite Body Sculpture, yeah. You can find them on Instagram, or if you just go to Google and look them up, their website will come up and it'll show you all the locations. I believe there's quite a few. I know there's like more than 5. One of them shows up Sacramento, but it's not Sacramento, it's actually Roseville. I don't know why they put Sacramento, 2 different towns. But I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually only like 50% thinking about getting Airsculpt instead of a traditional. The difference between the traditional and the Airsculpt BBL is with the Airsculpt, you're not put. Slight right turn to merge onto I-80 Business Loop East. This bitch is hella disrespectful. You're not completely put under anesthesia. Instead, they just give you pain meds and numb the hell out of you, and then you're completely awake while they're taking out the fat and transferring it. However, I read different reviews, and you can read lots of reviews on either The Real Self or they even have some on Yelp. I read some of the reviews where some women said that they remember everything, completely awake, like could have a whole conversation, but then there's other women who said they don't remember anything and that they were super groggy, or like somewhere in between. So everybody's different, but besides the fact you're completely awake. On top of that, the healing process is completely different. The compression garment with the Airsculpt BBL, you only have to wear for 2 weeks. I believe that's what I read, but we'll see at the consultation. And with the traditional BBL, the compression garment, now I've read so many doctors say different things, but typically it's like a month. But you can see how the two are super different. It's basically considered, Airsculpt BBL is considered very minimally invasive, and that's what they use on all their platforms to describe it. That's the easiest way to describe it. Because obviously the results are different. They're definitely not as dramatic as a traditional BBL. Traditional BBL is able to get more cc's of fat and transfer it. And from what I've seen, just looking at different girls' results, the fat tends to last longer. I'm not sure the science behind that, but that is one of the reasons that I'm only 50% debating it, is because I don't want to spend all this money to finally get the BBL that I wanted for so long, and then either the fat doesn't last or they don't transfer as much fat as I want, or I don't see a big difference. Because I did see a few reviews on The Real Self. I did see a few reviews, you know, that they didn't feel any difference, or that, you know, their fat in their stomach is less, but in their butt, you know, their butt didn't get any bigger, their stomach's just a little smaller. We will see. I will, you know, obviously ask for the doctor's advice, see if he believes that he can achieve the results I actually want, and, you know, what are my chances, and if not, then, you know, I'm gonna have to explore other options. But regardless if I end up going with them or not, I do want to post this video just in case other women are out there, anybody out there is looking to get Airsculpt done. You don't just have to get a BBL. They do chin, what else? Oh my god. They do breasts. If you want to do an Airsculpt breast enhancement, they can make your breasts a little plumpier. You're always welcome to schedule a consultation. Right now they are free. However, if you're a no-show, they do charge you $75. But it's something definitely look into. That's one of the reasons I'm really doing it, is because the consultation's free, and I'm really curious. I want to see, you know, if this is something I want to do. I know you guys are probably wondering what happened with my first butt implants BBL with that big disrespectful gonna say that for a different video. All I have to say for right now is 155% do not recommend her. And if you do want a few details on that, DM me and I will give you basically a short story of what happened. But I mean, if you guys really do want, I'll post like a little story time. But for now, that's it. Not mentioning it anymore in this video. I will see you guys there. Okay, so my appointment was at 11, but it's 11:12. I just got off the phone with them because when I tell you there's literally no parking. There's 2 parking garages. Both parking garages don't have parking, and I just squished myself between this Jeep that parked ridiculously freaking long. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Look at the way this motherfucker parked. But anyway, like I was saying, I just got off the phone with them because I wanted to make sure it was okay that I was late. Otherwise, I would just reschedule. So I did call and I asked, how many minutes can I be late before they cancel my appointment? Because I didn't want to find a park and then walk over there. And then them tell me they won't see me. But she said to come in whenever. She understands how crazy parking is. So, but she was super, super sweet. So I'm excited. Thank you.
Were you looking for parking?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are
Vanessa. Disposable bra, and then I have to put that on. I look like a garbage bag.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hi.
How's it going? Nice to meet you too. I'm Dr. Rossi. So I understand you want to take some fat and move it to your backside.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this. I'd like to take a look at the areas you want to take fat from. See how much you have.
Okay.
To make sure you have enough.
Okay.
I know you gained some weight for this.
Yeah.
So I will do my. I'm going to be honest with you though. I don't want you to waste your money and not do something it's not going to help. So
Yeah.
come on over and just take your robe and set it there, and show me the areas that you would like me to take from.
So I have these right
Okay.
here,
Yeah.
all of this, and
Yeah.
then I don't know if I have enough here.
My hands are cold. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine.
I think you're good. You're good with the amount. Rotate. Move your hair for me. Can I lower this?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get look in the mirror for me. Okay. So I want to try to just get rid of all this to give you some shape here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I want to get rid of this
Okay.
to give you more scoop. So if we get all of this, I'll put as much fat as I can. I can't make it massive,
Yeah.
but I can just give you more shape.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You just don't have a lot of room. So what I need is room to put fat, and your skin is still really tight. So that's a good thing, but it also is not great for a big butt. I can just give you some shape and then take this in so you have more shape. I think that will look really pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool.
Just be reasonable with the expectation. I can't promise
no,
a big.
I wasn't wanting
You just want more
big.
shape.
I just want a cute little like bubble, you know?
Yeah, I think by the combination of adding and subtracting here, I think we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Excellent.
Full abs
So
and
full
low
ab, low back. BBL.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
It was so nice to meet you.
Go ahead and change, and Callie will meet you right on the corner.
Okay, thank
Awesome.
you guys.
Yeah, you bet. Look forward to seeing you.
Right in here on the couch again. Okay, so he wants to do your full abdomen, and he wants to do the lower back that's above your sacrum. That when it scoops out, it makes your butt stand out a little bit more, because when it's not out, it makes your butt slope instead of it.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that.
At our New York office, we have the 2 front desk girls. One, they didn't do her lower back just to show everybody. They're like,
really?
look at that. And I'm like, terrible, take it out for her. You're little, 8, 9. We normally do our full abdomens for 10,000, but you're little, so we do for 8. And we get to throw the lower back on for 1,000. 11, 12. If you did cash, we can do it for 13. If you did finance, what did you want to do? Did you want to do healthcare financing?
I was probably going to do cash and just get it over with.
It would be 13,000 if you did cash.
Okay, and that's 13,000 flat?
If you did cash price.
And if I was to want to schedule for that, do you guys require like a down payment?
We do. We take the $1,000 down, and the rest is due 10 days prior.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
How long is this consultation good for?
I mean, whenever you're ready, I can put notes in the system. What were you thinking? What time frame?
How are you guys pretty booked up for the rest of March?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's fine. I just
Yeah, I work at our Beverly Hills location, and we primarily treat celebrities there. So everybody from LA flies here. So our Thursday, Friday, Saturdays book up really quickly here.
Gotcha.
So we have a couple Mondays and Wednesdays on the schedule for March. But
okay. And then do you know about April?
yeah, April, we're booking into the 2nd week of April now.
Okay.
Yeah.
April. It's just something, I mean, I'll get back to you guys for sure within the next week. And then I can see, because I wouldn't mind, I mean, end of April. I'm not really in a rush.
Okay. I can put up a quote for you to take with you, and that way it'll be in the system, because I travel, so if I'm not here, they can just honor it for you, whatever the price that I'm giving you, you know.
Okay. And then would I just call the front desk to schedule when I'm ready? Okay.
Yeah, everything will be here. I'll put all the notes in, so when you call in, they can just find a surgical date for you, because that's kind of the biggest thing here. Surgical dates fill up really fast. Okay. We do surgery every day, but we do 3 cases a day every day, but it still doesn't keep us. Our surgeons here do 3 cases a day every day. We've all worked together almost 15 years, so it's like a machine. This is all we do is lipo and fat transfers every day, so they're really, really good at it. More than most plastic surgeons are doing nose jobs and breast augments and tummy tucks, you know.
Yeah.
And you don't want financing options?
No, I'm aware of Care Credit and what is it, Alphaeon? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it together in a form for you.
Okay, thank you. Hey guys, so I am back home. I want to go over this with you guys real quick. Just before I got to eat with one of my friends, I'm literally starving. I have the freaking hiccups. So if you see me chest pumping every few minutes, that's why. I try drinking water, it won't go away. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But the little folder, obviously not gonna give me any paperwork or what I need to do pre-op, because we don't know if there's gonna be pre-op. Don't know if I want to go through with it yet. One of my biggest things right now is the quote amount, just because it is so close to what they charge for a traditional BBL, pretty much the same cost. That's one of my biggest concerns. I know for a fact with the traditional BBL, I know for a fact that I'll get the results I want. And I feel like with this, I'm confident that it's possible I can get the results I want, but I'm not 100% sure. So that makes me a little nervous to invest in so much and then not end up getting what I want. The doctor did sound certain. I've seen a lot of the results. I saw, many pictures on the little screens that they have. I've seen their portfolio on their website, and, they do a very good job, as the care coordinator consultant was telling me. They do cases every single day. They're super experienced. So it's definitely something I'm going to sit on probably for the next week, really think about it before I decide if I want to do that or if I just want to go to a different BBL place. Now, if I do end up going there, I will also film my consultation there. I've already had a consultation with him. It was the BBL consultation I had before my butt implant consultation. The only reason I didn't go through with it was because I was like 115, 120 at the time, barely had any fat, and I knew for a fact I wasn't going to get what I wanted. But now that I put on some weight, especially around my stomach area, my love handles all around there, I know that, you know, it's definitely achievable. But with that being said, this is what she gave me. This little folder right here is her name, the numbers, which I will call if I decide that I do want to do it. And I just pull this over because that's where it has my code number. So today is March 4th, free consultation, did not pay for that as I told you guys. And then it says abdomen, upper, lower, waist, hips at $10,000. However, she did say, if you guys heard, that because I am smaller, that she's going to give me a discount, because obviously they're not going to take out as much fat as if they would for someone that's, you know, 40 pounds heavier than me. So instead, $2,000 was taken out, down to $8,000. And then for Brazilian butt, which is, so this right here is what they're actually taking the fat out of. They're taking out of the fat of the abdomen, which is my complete stomach area. That itself costs $10,000. They're also taking out the fat for my lower back, which is that back side, which is an additional $2,000. And then I got a discount from both because I'm smaller. So the discount from the stomach area is $2,000. The discount from the lower back area is $1,000. In order to get the fat that they transferred out of both areas, the abdomen and the lower back, they are putting that in my butt, which is considered Brazilian butt. So that itself costs $4,000. Now, if I was just getting the fat removed, I imagine this whole $4,000 would be subtracted. That would be taken out of the equation because they're not transferring the fat, they're just removing the fat. And they can do that. They don't always have to transfer the fat. If you want it just removed, lipoed out, you can do that. I've actually seen a couple results when I was there on the screens where a lot of girls, they didn't get it put in their butt, they just completely took it out. So $4,000 for obviously the fat transfer, and then the surgical fee, that is $995. And then that was discounted at $995. So in total it is $13,000. Now I will hold that up right here so you guys can take a better look at it. So yeah, I will hopefully update you guys in my next video, depending on if I decide to go through with it or not. I'll probably even post it on my IG if I decide to go through with it, or I'll even comment down below and then I'll pin it if I decide to go through with it. And then if I do, then I will obviously definitely film the procedure along with any pre-op appointments. If not, then you will see another consultation video before I decide what I want to do. But I am ready to move on from what happened last year. I'm ready to do what I want to do now. I've gained the weight and I am ready to get this BBL and get a booty. So hope you guys like this video. Any questions, feel free to DM me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you dislike, Mama's a hoe. Bye, y'all.